Hello, everybody, to my presentation on the use of chaining to increase the complexity of echoics in children with autism. The main problem that was discussed in this article is that there has been little research on expanding the complexity of echoics in children with autism. The main research prior to this article had been on discussing simpler forms of echoics rather than complex forms. For those that don't know, a quick definition, my definition of an echoic is a verbal behavior in which the listener tries to emit the same word or sound to the speaker. So, for example, if I were to tell a student to say the word ball, they would have to repeat the word ball right back to me, in a sense, echoing exactly what I told them to do. Chaining as a method of teaching more complex echoics would be to split the more complex word into two simpler sounds. So, for example, I have the word water. To split into a chain, it would be say the word wa, reinforce, and then the word ter, reinforce. And once the learner is able to say the wa and ter, you would try to blend them together to create the more complex word water, which is actually one of the words I believe was used in the actual study. A quick overview of the study: they used 3 boys, primarily with autism. They could not speak more than a few one-syllable words. They did discrete trials of 3 more complex words. Each word was presented individually. They weren't all presented at the same time. What did they find? Chaining worked. Each client was able to master all of their targets. It took some longer than others. However, at the end of the study, they were all able to master all their targets. One of the main reasons why they speculated why some of them struggled in the beginning and then were able to pick up toward the end and learn their targets was due to response generalization. In a sense, through practice, through all their baselines, and through trial and error of the first few words, they were able to learn to generalize the ability to utter more complex words through the multiple examples that they had at the beginning. I have actually used chaining to teach a few words to clients that I've had, and it's actually worked. I've actually seen them go from struggling with certain words to being able to say the word in full. So I would definitely recommend this method if you were looking for a way to teach more complex words to children. Here is my source, and thank you for listening to my presentation.